Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day. If you saw my previous video, I told you I was going to tell you about my 24-hour profit strategy. So this is a strategy I'm going to use on the Manor farm. This farm has not launched yet. I'm sending you this video hopefully within about 2 hours or 2.5 hours hopefully of when the Manor farm will launch. Now I did a video talking about the Manor farm yesterday. I don't typically yield farm very much anymore, and I discussed why in that video yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it above, but go ahead and watch it. This video is unlisted on YouTube and it is exclusive for those of you that are subscribers of our Crypto Passive Profits newsletter. Now, if you're not comfortable with yield farming and you don't know what yield farming is, I'm not advocating that you start yield farming. That's not what I'm advocating for. And that's not why I'm sending you this video. I'm sending you this video so you can at least see what strategy I'm using. And in the event that you are going to come into the Manor farm, then you can develop your own strategy, get some idea based on what I'm doing, and consider doing your own thing. Because a lot of times when people talk about yield farming, I don't think they always give you the best advice. And it's important that you learn to maximize gains, but at the same time, you kind of have to zig while everybody else is zag. Meaning you've got to be willing to do something a little bit different or even a little bit opposite of what other people are doing. When other people are buying, you probably need to be selling. When other people are selling, you might want to be buying. That's the key to making money in crypto. And I'm using a little bit of that strategy in the goal of turning profits, hopefully within 24 hours of this farm launching. So what exactly am I doing? Well, I've got some funds that are, I'm bringing in, brand new funds that I'm bringing in to this project. And I don't mind telling you, I'm probably going to bring in, it depends on the conversion. Probably it'd be $1,000 to $2,000 is what I'm looking to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here to the pre-sale, and I'm going to attempt on the pre-sale. Again, I'm not going to explain ManorFarm. You can go watch the previous video on that. I'm going to attempt to come in here, but it's going to sell out really fast within minutes. And if I'm not able to get any Rev token, I'm buying the Rev token with all the funds that I'm bringing in. If I can't get any of the Rev token here, then I'll go to PancakeSwap and I will get the contract from their Telegram. I'll put the Telegram down below in the email or the contract in the email as well. And I will come over on PancakeSwap and buy the Rev token. Now what you have to do when you go to PancakeSwap, let me show you this very quickly. Once I know what the contract is, I'll be able to come over here to Cake and I'll actually add in the contract for the Rev token. It will come up right here. Once that token comes up, I'll be able to add it and I'll be able to buy directly here on PancakeSwap with BNB or BUSD. But once I have my Rev tokens, here's my plan. But if you saw my previous video, there's a lot of potential on this token going up. So I'm going to take half my tokens. Let's just say, I don't know, whatever number I have. Let's say I had 2,000 tokens. I would take half of my tokens and I'm going to come in to the Rev BUSD pool. Now, when I come into the Rev BUSD pool, of course, I do that on PancakeSwap, but when I come into the Rev BUSD pool, that's probably going to have some pretty high earnings, either the Rev BUSD or Rev WBNB, either one of them. I'll probably look at whichever has the highest APR. If the APR is significant, I'll come in over here. There's a lot of risk. If you don't understand yield farming, I'll link a video above so you can watch that. If you don't understand adding liquidity, then there's another video on liquidity pools. I'll link that above as well. Those videos talk about different projects, but the mechanics of yield farming, the mechanics of going into a liquidity pool still apply there. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto, this may not be for you, but this is still going to be a learning experience for you because yield farms are not going anywhere. Adding liquidity and liquidity pools, going into liquidity pools, that sort of concept is going to be a part of the future of crypto. So if nothing else, use this as an educational tool, these videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into either the Rev or the Rev WBNB. Probably the Rev. I tend to like stable coin pairs, so probably Rev BUSD is most likely what I'm going to go in, unless there's a significant bonus over here. And you'll see bonuses. They'll probably be like 5x, 10x, or something like that. And that means when you see that multiplier, it means that you're earning the native Rev token faster in the pools that have those higher multipliers. So I want to get that high multiply. Once I am earning those Rev tokens, step one, come in over here, Rev BUSD. Step two, with half your tokens. The other half you're going to keep, and I'll explain. Step two, after you come into the Rev BUSD and you get these Rev tokens, 5 hours, 25 hours, 5 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, whatever, you're going to harvest those Rev tokens And then you're going to come over to the pools, and you can go into the Rev Safe House. Now in the Rev Safe House, you're going to earn BUSD right here. Those BUSD are coming from basically free earnings from the previous pool. So you're going to use you're going to earn the BUSD here. And what you're going to do is you don't have to worry about going back to Pancake Swap. You can come here to Drip Liberation. Once you have BUSD, it'll give you to tell you enter amount. You're going to enter in your BUSD, and that BUSD will automatically convert to BUSD Drip LP tokens. Then you'll come over here and you'll have LP tokens automatically, and you'll stake those LP tokens. Now you're going to be earning Rev here. You're going to be earning Rev here. You're going to harvest this once a day, or at least I'm going to harvest this once a day. Then I'm going to come back over to pools. I'm going to put that harvested Rev into the Rev Safe House. Then I'm going to harvest the BUSD that comes from that. I'm going to go to Drip Liberation, enter the BUSD here, convert it, drip BUSD LP tokens, and go back to farms and just do the same thing all over again. Now this is for the first 14 days. I'm going to collect as many Rev tokens as I can, because within 14 days, Rev tokens we'll be able to use our Rev tokens to go into the additional tokens, the dog and pig tokens that are going to launch with level 2 or layer 2, I should say. Now, what about the original the original Rev tokens that I bought and I didn't use those? Remember, I said I was only going to farm with half of them. So my goal is to watch the price, even if I have to go to Pancake Swap and watch the price, and try to let that token. I think that token could possibly, not financial advice, but I suspect if I can get in early enough, right away at launch, that token may double in price. If it doesn't, it's fine. But I think it's possible that it could double in price. And if that token doubles in price, then I'm going to sell my 1,000 token. That means I'll be in this project at that point for free. That is the goal. Now I'm going to be earning Rev tokens. I'm going to be in the Rev BUSD pool. I'm going to be in the Drip BUSD pool using this strategy. I'm going to be earning Rev tokens. I'm going to be over here in the pools. I'm going to be in the safe house earning BUSD. I'm going to be coming over here to Drip Liberation. I'm going to be getting my BUSD Drip liquidity pools, coming back to farm, and I'm going to just keep compounding, and I'm going to be doing that over and over again. And it's everything that I make, everything that I earn at that point is going to be totally free. When the next Manor layer 2 launches, which you can come down here if you want to read about that. When layer 2 launches within 14 days, which that doesn't even matter yet. But the idea is I'm going to be able to have more of the actual governance tokens. And then from that point forward, I'll be earning a passive income from the layer 2 launch. I'm not worried about layer 2 launch. I can cover that another time in another video. The most important thing that I want you to understand is I'm going to come in this project. I'm only going to take half my Rev tokens. I'm going to take my BUSD or my BNB by Rev tokens. I'm only going to use half those Rev tokens to come into the pool. The other half of the tokens I'm going to use and attempt to cash out if I can. There's a lot of buy pressure going to be on this token early on. A lot of people are going to want to get into this token. There's a tremendous community of people. I do expect this token price to go up. I don't know how much. It may only go up 25 or 50%, but it could also 2x, 3x, 5x. I don't know. I'm not trying to be greedy. If I can get a double on it, that's fine. I will sell, cash out, and then I'll have a risk-free passive investment if I can pull it off. Now, I may not pull this off. This project may crash and burn. Everything in crypto is risky. You can't whine about your losses. So I'm coming in here with a small amount, probably around $2,000 or so. And that's the current plan. If I can get it freaking converted, it looks like it's taken a while. But I'm going to come in here and I'm going to use this strategy, attempt to earn a profit within 24 hours and then lock in a passive income stream. Now, some people are taking their passive income and they're going into Drip. Now, I currently am not pulling funds out of Drip to come in here. And I'm not going to use these funds necessarily to go back into Drip yet. Well, that's not true. I actually might go back into Drip. I shouldn't say that. I'm not pulling funds out of Drip. The Drip faucet, if you're not familiar with Drip, I'll link that video above. You can go ahead and watch that video as well. But I'm bullish in the short term here on Drip. So I'm currently compounding, earning over $700, closing in on $800 per day right now in Drip. But I'm not pulling funds out of that. I've already made money in Drip. I pulled my initial profits out of Drip, and now I'm compounding that thing, and it's doing really, really well. The ManorFarm, you'll see right here, there's this partnership going on. The same development team or some of the same developers that created the ManorFarm also created drip. By the way, here's the reason I want to have those governance tokens. They haven't given away the details yet, but if you come here, you'll see there's launch, and they talk about layer 1, layer 2. There's actually a layer 3, and I don't know what's going to happen with layer 3. I have no idea. By the way, see, those who contribute Rev tokens to layer 2 pre-sale will get a 20% better exchange rate than those who just go with BUSD for the significantly larger allocation of L2 farm dogs and governance token pigs. These token names are stupid and silly. I don't really care about them. I know that the pig token is going to be a governance token, and we're supposed to be able to earn profits from the layer 2 farm. Now that's going to be a passive income. I want as many of these pig tokens as I can get. I'll put a link down to the ManorFarm down in the description or the email that you get. Either way, this right now went out exclusively to my email subscribers. I may upload this video later on YouTube after the launch of ManorFarm has already existed. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being a subscriber. Be careful in crypto. Decentralized crypto equals freedom. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out.